Jamaicans do at 6 or 7, I'm here.
Hi, Daryl Cook. Good to see you, Daryl.
We are live.
Good,
We are
good to
live.
be here. Good to see you all.
We are live.
Okay,
Okay.
giddy up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to an exciting hour. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of information. Pay attention. Have a seat because you might get knocked over by what he's going to tell you. And I don't have a clue what I'm talking about, but I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of fun. It is late in the game. And the reason we have it this late so we can get Michael Williams on here. And the Indians are waking up. So that's what it's all about. Susie, back to you.
Oh, hey, everybody. How exciting is this, huh? Geez, where else would you want to be on a Saturday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, than right here with our fabulous CEO, Ash Mufareh. And I have no idea what we're going to be told, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting. So good to see everyone and so glad I'm here. Hi to everybody in YouTube land. Hello. Okay, who's next? Who wants to say something?
Okay, Gershmener, just say it now.
Let me just say this. I am super excited. Whatever it is that we're going to be talking about, as long as we are talking about unpassive, I am excited. Bottom line.
Okay, I'll speak it. I remember that one of our Indian founder, he commented on my YouTube video a long time back, I think 6-7 months back, and he commented that on passive is the biggest mystery ever, even bigger than any Hollywood film, Hollywood mystery. So every day is exciting over here. Every day is full of news. So Ash might come up with some surprises. Again, there is a mystery, a suspense weekend. This is the biggest ever suspense thriller on passive. We are glued to, I think, screens. We are glued to Mr. Ash every time. So I hope that today is that Ash may reveal something bigger, something good for all of us, what people are going to hear. So let's wait. And we believe that whenever Ash comes, we know he always over-deliver. So today, I think he's going to do that. Thank you.
For me, basically, as long as I'm on passive, I have to echo what Charles says. And you trust what Mr. Ash is doing, what people behind the scene are doing. That's all I care about. It doesn't matter. I don't have any questions. I just trust. That's all.
Yeah, fantastic, Peter. Never any expectation. Always knowing that, on passive is the best deal in town. So, it doesn't matter what the announcement is, because it's always special. Every day we get one step closer to our desired destination. So tonight will be no different from that standpoint. I certainly know it's going to be one more step closer. So I'm looking forward to what our CEO has to say to us, because regardless, it's going to be exciting.
I agree, Michael. And the fact that we know these teams are working on multiple projects all across the globe, that whatever he announces tonight is going to be incredible. There are just so many different things that they're working on, and it's all for our benefit and the benefit of the world. And I'm just so excited to be here. Thanks so much.
No matter what day, what hours, what moment, no matter where it is, on passive is everywhere. When he's coming on, we are here and we are always here. And on passive is always on the tip of our lips. Doesn't matter where we are, who asked, we know exactly what on passive is, and is because it is made for us, and anything that made for us, we want to treasure it, and we want it to be here, and we want to literally appreciate how unpassive is bringing to the world. And all of us who are here not because we have to, but we choose to, and we love to.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all. This is Bob from Bel Air, Maryland. I too am going to be very honest to say that I'm going to be surprised with whatever Mr. Ash is going to deliver to us today. Those of us who are in the industry and who have an idea of what Mr. Ash has been doing for the past few years will tell you that to be here at this juncture where we are, it's actually a miracle. So anything that Mr. Ash brings forth, I know he's advancing the ball. He has the ball, he's advancing it to the end zone, and whatever he gives us, for me, is going to be a pleasant surprise. Back to you.
Yeah, I just think, this is Dan in Colorado, and I just would like to echo everything everybody's saying, but I think about what Ash said in his last webinar, and that we're about to present some exciting, beautiful changes that will excite everybody. And that's obviously what he's going to do tonight, and we can't wait. I mean, simplified, more powerful OES, he talked about that, and it's just advancing and progressing beyond our imagination. So we're real excited to see what he has to say.
And I'll just try to do the best I can to keep the notes going. I'm sure Peter and Janet are in the background. Sometimes it takes a lot of rethinking once you look back at your notes and the recordings, but we'll do our best, hey, Peter? And it's exciting to be here.
I think we're fortunate to come together, especially when Ash calls us, because we know that we are going to get gifts, we are going to get information and a new understanding of where we are in OnPassive and what the next steps are. So I'm thrilled to be with all of you here on the panel, of course, and also to be with everybody who's listening in live, because there's nothing more special and more important to get the updates from Ash directly. It always makes a lot of sense, and sometimes it's not always easy to catch up through recordings. So it's a good thing that we're all here together tonight, and I know we're in for a very, very special evening.
Go ahead, Red.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to change my background, and it doesn't matter. Why? Because here we are, 3 a.m. here in the UK. It's actually 3:20, waiting for our CEO, Ash Mufareh. He said on Wednesday, didn't he? We will see you this week. In fact, Marty couldn't even get it out of his mouth before he said he's coming. And here we are waiting in anticipation to hear what he has to say. I am excited. Why? Because I know exactly where we are at the moment in OnPassive land. We are right at that pinnacle of where we want to be, which is going commercial. I'm expecting some very, very exciting news today to come from our CEO. I'm sure you guys are as excited as we are here on the panel. Why? Because this is what we've been working for. This is what we've been going towards for the last 5 years. We are almost there, and I'm sure our CEO is not going to disappoint. We are going to be excited. We're going to be fired up because we are nearly there. Back to whoever.
Yeah, I'll, you know, the people that are here, what you're listening to right now, it's the warm-up act. And Ash is coming on right after us. But, you know, when I come on something like this, and Ash, it was short-lived. He called, he's coming on, and we had to come here. I have tremendous expectations of what Mr. Mufareh is going to say. And I know that he didn't come here just to chat with us. I know he likes to talk with each and every one of us, but he's here not to chat with each and every one of us. He's here to deliver. And what he's going to deliver, I don't have a clue, but I know Mr. Ash, he always exceeds expectations. And I'm pretty sure tonight he's going to exceed any expectations that we have. But I know the expectations are very, very high around the world. A lot of people in India, but really around the whole world. It should be a fun night. Just to sit back, buckle up, and let's see what happens. Susie?
Manu just showed up. Manu, do you have anything to say?
I already blabbed a little bit.
What an honor. What an honor to be here. I am ready. My heart is going million beats per second, like everybody else. Thank you.
All right, Susie, I'll say something here. I'm going to save you for the first time ever, Susie, because you always save me. As I'm listening to all these wonderful, who I consider my brothers and sisters, speaking about great things of Impassive. I want to let whoever's watching, the world, could be alien, tuning into us. Marty, stop it. Impassive has embraced every one of us for over 5 years. I'm going to say it for the first time. It's time that all founders embrace Impassive to the fullest. Ash Mufareh has gone way above and beyond every single time I've talked to him. I've seen him speak, and I'm asking you guys give 100% of love, faith, and just embracing Impassive to the fullest, because it's going to take you places you probably would have never gotten to. That's the honest to God truth, even myself. Remember this, Impassive is for every person in this world. It's not just for 1 or 2 people. It's for everyone. And I can't wait for this to happen. I have no idea what he's going to say tonight, but I know it's going to be great. Susie, back to you.
Okay, I think Collins has joined us. Well said, Chris. Collins, do you want to say a few words, or are you ready? There you are.
Yeah.
We
Good
can hear
morning,
ya.
good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm just trying to change my background. Hello, Susie. I'm just happy to be here tonight and to see all these lovely faces and those who will watch later. I'm so excited, but I was listening to Bob, what Bob said when it comes to technology, we just have to have an open mind, because you never know. You cannot put your finger and say, yes, this is it. So I'm so excited because I know whatever we will listen from our CEO today, everything will be good. So I know life is always good when it comes to Impassive. No doubt about that. Just want to thank and appreciate everyone and our CEO and the guys in Hyderabad. Thank you.
Thank you, Collins. Good to see you. Yeah, and just probably what I think a lot of people are thinking too is this is all part of the journey. So this is just one of many, many webinars that we're going to continue to have too. So we're going to hear something today, and those webinars are going to continue as we continue hearing more and more the next steps, what Impassive is doing, what we need to do as founders, how we get the word out to everybody. So as exciting as this is tonight, it's still part of the journey, and there's still more and more and more to come, which makes it so much fun. FUN. You can't even imagine all of the things. Just think about, we're getting Connect, and just knowing that there's going to be features added continually piling on that. So this is just that one more step closer to everything else. And I'm so happy and privileged to be here. Hey, Reg, you got your hand up. What's going on?
Susie, yes, I have got my hand up. Why have I got my hand up? That is because, as you well know, I love putting my nose in lots of things as far as the internet is concerned, obviously all about Impassive. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've stuck it all over my social media this week. I found on Twitter a really, really good article about Impassive in a publication called digitaljournal.com. Now, Digital Journal, for those that are watching this right now, is a very large mainstream publication, obviously digital. That means it's only online, but they have been going now for over 10 years. So it's not a new publication. They are well known, well versed, and they are completely global. They usually ear to the side of new technologies. They ear to the side of up and coming companies, mainly within the digital products and services. So I was nosing around. I subscribed to them like anybody can. And guess what popped up on Twitter, which obviously is one of my social media mainstreams that I go to on a regular basis. And I also suggest for people who are watching it here that our CMO, Mohammed Nassal, is a big Twitter user. Are we allowed to say Twitter anymore, or do we have to say X or something? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So up comes Digital Journal, and guess what is there? Yes, a huge publication all about OConnect. Why am I talking about OConnect? Because this is going to be our very first commercial product. What does commercial mean? It means paid. It means that OnPassive will be selling this product to the general public. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this right now, it is a fantastic piece, not only in the write-up about what OnPassive is going to do, how it's been built, the functionality, especially towards businesses. That was the interesting part that I found about the publication. But there was also a link off it as well to a comparison site. Now, I'd never heard of this comparison site, but that doesn't really matter, because the comparisons that they were making were to around about 15 other video conferencing platforms that are out there. Obviously, the mainstream ones were there, and also a lot of others that weren't. The interesting fact when you went to this link was it was doing like for like, what does one on all the others, but it was also telling you how many people were using these platforms on a regular basis. Absolutely blew my mind. I had no idea and hadn't even heard of some of these platforms that are used on a daily basis. And we are talking about hundreds of thousands into the millions of people that are using these platforms. It made me think, OConnect, when we come out, we are going straight into that marketplace. It's not like we are making a new client base of people that are looking to use this product. We're going straight into a market base of hundreds of millions of people that are using video conferencing on a daily basis. And the interesting part is it is rising like on like at least by 19% per annum on usage of it. Now, we could not wish to be in a better place with our first product that is going commercial than OConnect, especially that is now starting to get into mainstream media as a product. This is only going to snowball in one way. Keep your eyes peeled, guys, on these types of publications and broadsheet media as well. I think, and I've got this sneaky feeling that O-Media are doing their thing behind the scenes. Back to you.
Okay. Thanks, Red, for that info. You know, every time I hear people try to call it Twitter or X, it reminds me of Prince, the performer, and then the artist formerly known as Prince. Remember that? It's like they stole that.
That's what they're using in articles now. Articles are saying the platform formerly known as Twitter. So that's like a phrase that they're using. So you're right on, right on. Susan.
All right, there's our man of the hour. Hey Ash, so good to see you. We're all here, and
it's better to see you.
Oh, thanks.
You.
We're so excited to be here. We're gonna, everyone on YouTube land is watching, and we're gonna hand it over to our wonderful CEO, Ash. Thanks for gathering us on this Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, it's Sunday some places, but Saturday for me.
Yeah, I mean, this is a sign. And why do we call you at a Saturday evening, Saturday night, which is kind of unusual unless we have to or it's important. So that's a telling, the time is telling. I appreciate that. I'm very happy to see some of the most respected, friends and brothers and sisters here on the screen. So happy to see you. I mean, just you and I on the screen, we can flip the planet. That's enough. I mean, no disrespect to who are not with us, but just right there, it's an unbelievable force. So thank you. Mike Ellis, are you a morning person or are you an evening person, night person?
I'm a person whenever you're on, Ash. It doesn't matter if it's
No.
morning, noon, or
Are
night.
you a
I'm
morning or
here.
night person?
I
You
like the
know,
morning.
to what Mike said. So we've been doing all Connect webinars till late. So I have developed to be a night person as well as morning.
I know Susie is a very early bird.
Early
She
morning.
rises.
I'm a
Yes,
morning person. That's my best time.
yes,
Yep.
yes, indeed.
But I'm here. I'm here.
I am awesome after lunch, no matter when it is. Yes, it's perfect. Doesn't matter what time it is. Okay, so happy to be here. And I want to tell you, my name is Ash Mufareh. I was born, I do believe I was born to change the world, starting with you right here. I'll show you how. We have some great news. I was gonna try to play with you and have some fun up front, but I think we can dodge that after, because I have a very quick message. It could end up really quick. And I do believe this very night will be a new beginning for the rest of your life. I do believe that what we're about to witness is going to put a smile on your face. All of you, a permanent one. It's like an unlimited refill of Botox in the best smile you could have. What better than that? I wish I could have one. All right, so here's the deal. We are, obviously, it's no secret, we're just about to roll out some paid product. I'm going to be very clear with you and not hold me by the word, and but I'm going to leave it up to you. How do you take this? OConnect in OPassive and OnPassive is about to go live imminently, not maybe mid. Okay, it is a high percentage, upper 90s, could be this very week here now. A week or 2 weeks later is going to be OTracker, same thing, is going to roll out. A week or less is going to be Odesk, and so forth. So this is not just, we'll see what's going to happen. We're telling you, I'm telling you from the kitchen, our people still right now at the office. What time is it, Gurusminder in Hyderabad right now? 8 o'clock, yeah. Oh, we can't hear you. Yes.
Yeah, roughly 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
We still have people from yesterday and the day before. So we're there for a reason. They're working in like so hard for you, as well as people from Dubai, Egypt, and all the locations, and myself in every way I could help. But we want to make sure that you know we are in a presentable way. We could go out by choice when we want. We wanted things in a certain way, but we thought no longer we're gonna do that all at once because it's way enough what we have. So we've stabilized. I'm gonna mention something. We stabilized the whole ecosystem and OnPassive and all of that. But I'm going to mention, because we have some of the techie people with us and some will hear this to the public. Again, OnPassive will be the school for many IT companies, if not other sectors. Okay, for now, I'm going to say something. Failure is not an option, just like NASA. We have no choice. It's like you cannot discuss this. Failure is not an option in OnPassive. We will nail it. When we say it's a done deal, it's a done deal. All right. Now, here's the thing. We are offering the first package. It's not news. It's not breaking news right now. 10,000 attendees per user. We've crossed that. Now we are stabilizing. We're working. We crossed the 40,000. We crossed Remember, you've never seen a platform has 40,000, but Connect. No one of you has seen a platform with 40,000. So now we're making that to be ahead of the game. So when we have the next release, we would have extra, like over deliver. We would have extra. So we're testing and stabilizing the 100K. That's 100,000. So your 10,000, even if you max out, hypothetically, many will not max out, okay, due to their network or audience. It'll be a great thing for you if you do. But those who max out, 10,000 is 10th of a 100K capacity that we are building our technologies for. So we're stabilizing. And the Super S, you know, I've said it before. I said it on 360. It's just you gotta once you set up, you stabilize, you scale, you test, and you know, then you soar, and it's the same cycle. So we feel confident in what we have enhanced now. There will be additions, so we don't have to do it all at once. There will be additions when it comes to logistics like payment, pay out processors, and pay in as well. So we have enough to begin with, just because we believe it is time. And I want to remind you that OnPassive had no whatsoever obligation or pressure to go in any pace than what it takes, because there's nothing we could add more than people working 7 days a week from country to country, literally around the clock. No extra effort could be done. This is our best. We're giving it our all. So we don't feel like in any way behind. We have to push. There's no way we could push it. This is the maximum capacity. This is our maximum potential. We're happy with it. We're delighted. We're proud of it. Now, here's the thing. We're going to go live, and you're going to start seeing things are going live without a pre-notice. We're not going to have the luxury of this lengthy preparation process. We've been preparing for a long time. Things are going to go in an explosive fashion. Going to remind you, we don't react. Leaders and successful people are initiators. The whole concept of OnPassive is not a reaction to something. In fact, it's an initiation to a new era, to a new paradigm shift that we thought things could be done in a much more effective way. That's our philosophy. So now things don't go all the way or all the times the way we wish or that we plan. We do often change direction or go back to square one. It is okay in business. In fact, it's unwise to be stubborn on a specific strategy. We're stubborn on the philosophy, on the vision, on the mission, but not on the details. You can tweak the details and the directions and the strategy. Yeah, we can change. So we do that all the time. We've changed that. So now we feel that it's healthy, we go. Okay? Now here's what's going to happen. Not in any history of any sector, and prove me wrong, that this pay structure ever happened. And the reason I'm able to tell you today, because finally I was able to twist arms and convince our legal and financial department. It was a battle for years, okay? I mean, they never agreed this would make sense from a business perspective. And I had to give them something in return. So there's a caveat for that, to do this in such a way, but also good for the business and good for the user. Okay, so we've been in a dialogue for a long time, in a brainstorming, open session to reach the best possible scenario that our users would never have in their life, not even if they live another 1,000 years. You're not going to have this opportunity again. read my lips. What we're going to do, okay? What we're going to do, this is exactly what we're going to do. Number one, we're going to drink tea. As cheers. Okay. Now, so here's what we're going to do. Are you ready? I challenge you and I guarantee what you're about to witness is unseen, never been done in any sector before. Connect is the very first product that will be the superior and supreme and dominant product in the video conferencing field permanently. Because what we have lined up will keep us way light years ahead of the game. Permanent. They like it, they hate it. I don't care. I'm on the people's side. And it's not about the money. It's about giving the best and most possible value to our people, because it can be done. It's achievable. Why am I doing it? Because it's possible. Why do we stick to our guns to reach this level? Because it wouldn't make sense. I don't think you would agree with us. We would have achieved like a level that is available a year ago. Why do we take longer? Because we want to be ahead and we want to have something superior, not in a competitive way, but to really give the best possible value. I didn't hear anything, so I'm going to walk away. I don't think you're interested in my conversation, but are you interested to know what would be something historical, never been done before?
Absolutely, Ash. Let's hear it.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You pay Connect the minute you see it in the marketplace. Wallet will open. You're able to fund it, pay your subscription. We already talked about that. We're not going to, read the details here. You know it. It's going to be broken down. Okay. You pay. There are two scenarios. You already have sales, potential sales, like users are ready to follow you, right? If that's the case, here's a scenario. The first sale, not a human, not a head or position, or we're talking about sale volume. The first sale, the entire amount hits the wallet, goes 100% to your wallet. 100%. No fees, show on passive, no profit. You don't pay the cost. So technically, you've taken 4 months of OConnect. It will be another 3 months if you do the math that we're giving away. You know what was the challenge? I'm gonna leak out to you what was the challenge between Ash and all the top executives on our side. You're giving us so cheap, and we know our technology, we know our product is so good and it's so powerful. They're just concerned if that will be an indication or a reflection of the value. I said, we will be the first. The price is not always right. We will let them decide themselves to see the quality of the product. I'm not going to swear it to you. You just try it. You have it for 3 months and you decide. If it's the best, I'm not saying like others or as good or worth it. I'm saying if it's not the best, don't keep it. Cancel it. The best, or I will go home. Go big or go home. So if you already have your users lined up, like many of you, one user pays, you got one sale, you're 100% even, squared up. Now, it doesn't mean the next billing cycle, we're going to wait for this particular person or customer to pay. It doesn't matter. Whoever pays first, sale number one, goes to you 100%. What does that mean? If you have one sale already lined up, one, You pay one out of pocket. Done. As said, you have a business for life as long as you have one active sale every cycle of OConnect. Sale number 2, you take quarter of it just on the front end immediately, like 25%. You're gonna know that. And then there are more bonuses and payment ways. The details will be on your NDA and the policies and the documents that you will see. All right. Self-explanatory, elementary, ABC, black and white, doesn't confuse you. Okay. So simple. So we're breaking records by being the first company. We'll give you the one sale 100% free. Why? Because I want you to break even. I don't want you to think about this as a liability. I want you to own the technology long term. As long as you need them, I want you to enjoy using them. We upgrade them next week, next release, next month, next week, okay? The value doesn't go up on you. Obviously, we're going to have more options, and different products are different payout structure. They're different prices. They're different terms. Everything will be communicated with you. But that's one thing. So now here's the thing. This is one scenario if you have people with you or users, potential users lined up. They're just like you. They're advocates. They're excited about what's coming. They're believers, and they're just ready to go ahead and subscribe. That's one case. But in case you don't have any, I don't forget about those people who have 0 potential users. I deserve another sip of tea. Okay. Number 1, the first founding member from 2018, timestamp, date and timestamp, will be the first eligible after they pay. After they pay, the first eligible for having one guaranteed user, free user, okay? However, we have been marketing as a company, and we have people, orphans, like just hypothetically, okay? They don't have mothers and fathers, but just think nobody brought them but the company. We have a good number of those free subscribers, okay? They're enjoying the free products. Now, some of them might beat you up, like as a free customer, they're not founding members. They might beat you up to the cart. That's okay. So let's say we're gonna take the person that is a founder, is number 1, number 2, number 3, time-wise, okay? Staggering. So each one will qualify for the next unsponsored, or technically sponsored by the company, from the company's marketing. We've been marketing. Hello, if you're not aware of it, we've been marketing. Millions have been spent on marketing, and we have lined up a good number. Numbers will surprise you, by the way, and we're not going to disclose. And a lot of dumb people got it wrong, just to let you know. Officially, it's going to be an embarrassment. We have the evidence. That's a sign we're right, okay? That's a silly thing, okay? They couldn't even get this one right. Ash, behave. Okay, go back. Okay, so now here's the thing. We are going to surprise you with the numbers, more than you think, much more than you think. And this is only the beginning. So we have people who registered in the early stages. We go one by one, time, date, and time. They qualify for the next person. That person potentially could beat them to the payment. By the time we move, that newcomer that is not a founding member could be already paid. What does it mean? numbers people, you could have your first sale potentially given to you as a promise from the very beginning to the founding members. The other scenario, we're going to play all the possibilities. That person could be free and pay at a later time. But whenever they pay, you take credit. It's like a co-op. That's a part of the early bird registrations or founding members. Okay? Still delivering all the big lists that we've had. Now, there might be more than one. One will be a sale, one will be a profit. One will be to break even to cover your cost, and the second one will be profit. And the rest, unlimited, permanently, will be calculated as a part of your commission. In the midst of the excitement, I probably over-explained it. It's very simple. We're opening, first sale in OConnect goes to you. That's one part. If you already have pre-lined up users, they pay, you could be done in the first minute, the first 5 minutes, the first hour, the first day, who knows, depending who you have and how many. But numbers are powerful. If you don't have still founding members only, exclusively, they will have now the time, the date and time stamp formula that we've talked about all the time. Now it's already coded, applicable. So we give you one staggering and we go back. Now here's the caveat. Dumbly enough, I said to our team, go ahead and start the allocation now, previously, okay, in the recent tweaks. I said, Liz, we have this number. We're going to allocate it to the qualified people. I don't think this is a surprise. This is one of the normal facts that I'm an idiot. How? Because why would you want to give and allocate a potential user that might or possibly could be paid to somebody might not even activate OConnect? Which one is first, the chicken or the egg? So you get in first, that will click. Then you are qualified for that. If you don't subscribe, why would I want to give you one and then nobody's going to benefit? So you don't have to pay for it. But if you do, you're going to be in that distribution process. All right. I'm going to tell you also publicly and bluntly, if you're an animal, if you're annoying, if you're hesitant, if you're, untrustworthy, if you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying, or we know who you are, you're not going to have any traffic. Hate to tell you that in your face, we're not going to do that. If you didn't do much, we're not going to judge you by the effort, but at least you were kind and didn't respect any of the rules or guidelines, you're fine. As long as you're in it, you could win it. Just the fact that you're in, you activate your account, then this is the translation of in it. In it is not on the outside, or we'll see what happens. In it, you pay, you become active, you own the product. Now you are eligible to receive our effort, okay? Now, here's the thing. So I'm not clear. I'm not like splitting money, just to let you know. Though you're intelligent enough to interpret this like as you get it, okay? But legally, I am not giving you money. Okay? I'm giving you the co-op, the cooperative, okay, effort that we've done. By the money we spend, the experiments, the live events, the many hundreds of hours we spent talking and casting the vision, and all of this all counts. All combined efforts made us gain all of this, and the different breakthroughs and the different, make major partnerships and marketing campaigns we've done. All of that collectively, one couldn't be done without the other. Collectively, with our belief, with our patience, with our stamina, that brought all of this beautiful, promising result. Now, fairly, we'll give it to the qualified people, that the deserving people, okay, and how they the results turn, that's not in our hands, but numbers don't lie. That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to go live. The first sale is 100% to you. What a game. You don't have to come out of anything, so that will cover your cost. Then you enjoy the product. If you like to gain more, we don't have a limit for how much you can share it and how much you can earn. We don't have any cap onto that, okay? And I think we're going to break all the wallets and all the processors and all of that until we have our own, okay? So this is good news, okay? We definitely have to also tell you something in the back office. I don't want to make it public here, but in the back office will be there. Verify is going to make sure that we only have real people. We're not going to have, the bogus and the spammers, and so that will refine the quality of our database. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here just in case I didn't confuse you. I want to make sure that you got it. Okay, I'm happy to say it in a different language or repeat it, or have a more intelligent person here on the panel to break it down. And I'm going to see if I have to cover something else, or if I'm allowed to, not have to. Okay, so take it away. I'm going to take a breath and make sure that I'm not going to be yelled at.
Wow.
Can I ask some question, Ash?
Absolutely. Okay.
We got it as just mind-boggling. What people want to hear, you did that. But the one thing is that you said that we got it, date and time is there, done. So now the payments which we are like activating, so is that payments through debit, credit card and crypto, or any other way?
Yes, you will find it in the back office. This is not a public topic. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. What else? However you can do. Now you're going to swap eggs and peanuts, and yeah.
Okay, is there internal transfers also, ID to ID?
Yeah, but not in the beginning. Like, how are you going to transfer that? That's like, yeah, no. I mean, after people pay, after we pay out, we can activate it. Yes.
Can I just jump in here real quick?
Yes.
All I can say, over deliver in all the time. Like, that's all there is. Like, I ain't got no questions, because it is simple, it's broken down, right? There's nothing that would need to get clarified. Your very first sale, it's 100% commissions is generated from that. You break
not two,
even,
not three. Previously, we said 2 or 3.
One. Well, let me not say my grandmother, may her soul rest in peace. I can't say her.
Remember, we said
you have to be in the land of the living. Okay, so we can't talk about those other folks. But folks, everyone, 1 second, Gersh, please. Everyone, Please understand what our CEO just said. This is mind-boggling. It is ground-breaking. And he's absolutely right that we are going to break all of the payment processors. There's no doubt about that. You have to understand what this means, right? This is not about I'm a marketer. I can one, not two, not three, but one sale, and all we have to do is give away free accounts. Give away free accounts. We're just giving away free. We're giving people the opportunity to come in and they can test drive or connect. If they're happy with it, folks, guess what they're going to do? They are going to pay for it, period. Period. They're going to buy it. They're going to love it. If it's the best product that's out there in the marketplace, of course they're going to buy it. And not just the best product, but the lowest cost product. That's unheard of. Come on, we've shopped, we've bought stuff. We know usually you don't get something that is the lowest cost and it's quality. My wife and I, we're just talking about this, going to a dollar store and you buy a particular product, like chances are it's going to break down maybe a couple days later or whatever, right? You know what I mean? We're talking about the lowest cost and yet it's the best. Folks, game over. Drop the mic, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Let's all go home now.
I don't think you got it, Michael. I don't think you got it. I don't think you understand it. No. You don't have. No. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You go to the store. It's not buy one, get one. You buy one, and when we sell the next one, we're going to give it to you. You go back with your home with your product at us completely. It's insane. Do you remember I said we will probably give you like the first three, like divided third each. So 3 sales, you'd be in profit. Remember that? Somebody got to remember this. Okay. Then we said, maybe we're going to work hard on 2. 1 was a nasty discussion and battle to win. It was not easy. It was not easy. Because you got people who know numbers. You got people who know logic, who know business, okay? They don't think this makes sense from a business perspective. So we are pattern breakers again. We don't follow any logic. The business model, we are creating this. We're delighted that we're able to sustain before we even get any payments. This is record. It's never been done before. So yes, you come to our shop, you buy our technology, you love it, you enjoy it. We make the next sale is your money back permanently. Make another
Amazing.
one, or we make it, or effort. It's a good life.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, Ash, I
So
think
Gersmender, I got the confirmation. Next release, we will enable. All right, we will enable. You follow
so
me?
just wanted to know one thing, Ash. First sale, you means that a first package sale or a monthly sale? Because
no. First sale in any billing cycle. So there's some products we're not going to give you 100% of them. There's some products, I'm going to say hypothetically, I don't have any product now, but they might not have be commissions on them. Okay. So, but I'm telling you, focus on OConnect. For now, the sale, not the month, not the billing cycle, the sale entirely. So the 100% of that commission. So I'm going to give you even further detail, Gersmender. So you might have a founding member who's going to pay $143. I think that number is not strange to you, right? You know what it is. So you might get that. But what if the first customer is going to pay $250 minus 10?
Oh.
You get that 100%. We're ethical. We're not going to slash. We're not going to cut. We're not going to slice. It's all 100% yours.
This is
and the
mind-boggling.
next release of the wallet, there's one we're building logic that is going to blow your mind, how simple it is and how easy to transfer money and all that. This could become a popular wallet in the market. In that release, the next one, which could be not ages, okay, just understand, quickly after we stabilize this, we go to the next release. The next release, the team said, we will enable the transfer between wallets, okay? No problem. And they're working on it, so this is not like, it's just a matter of time. But with more possibilities, you're going to be able to have, like, it's a simple logic. I'm going to tell you, this is the next release. I'm sorry, don't get distracted. This is not going to be the first week now, okay, or something. But this is just an added information. The next release in the wallet, you're going to have full control of the wallet. We do not access your wallet, but to pay for the subscriptions and the services and the products you want to pay for by your agreement, okay? Okay, now you will be able to, not now, to add funds by transaction, like once, or have a recurring payment, change the amount, and the system is going to tell you, is going to give you like a widget on your dashboard, is going to tell you what's coming, how much you have potential earning, and how much you need to add or suggested amount to add so that you don't have to calculate. So the calculation is done for you. It's going to be green and red, elementary. For you, this is what you owe. This is what's coming. This is by this date what you will owe. And this is potentially what you are earning revenue. Any excess of those settings, you could still go and override it manually. You could wipe out your wallet anytime you want, okay? Anytime you take the money, I mean, the extra money from that calculation is on the payout wallet. And ultimately, your payout is going to be in your hands. So now that wallet, we have no control of it, but to approve your payout. Initially, we're going to do bulk payout to you all, okay? But later, okay, ultimately, you're going to be able to go out anytime. The minimum amount, I believe, is $25. Correct me. Bus, can you tell me? Okay, I think it's $25 or $50. So anytime you have any excess of that amount, you can withdraw, you know, day and night. So we don't hold your funds. But now we're going to do it in bulk because we're stabilizing, and we don't want to, you know, we want to make sure we have no breach or breakthrough and all of that. We're nervous to, you know, we're honest. We're just nervous. We want to make sure we handle this with no mistake. Okay. Anything else, you let me know.
Yeah, thank you, Ash. Thank you very much. And it was really very difficult. I know Michael knows how difficult it was last 10 days for us. I know, like single, we are single, and we just said something. Nobody is single here. So India, my brothers and sisters, please listen what Mr. Ash has just said. Nobody is single over here. So cheer up and get ready. Thank you, Ash.
Single sale, you break even. You don't have to come up out of pocket. You have a business for life that you can make unlimited amount of money with it. Okay, no cap. Just right there. Now, we're not going to talk about the other details, okay? It gets insane. So this is good enough for the moment. So I just want to prepare you for that so that you are aware. I don't need to remind you to pay or to check your back office. It's up to you. You don't think it's going to come? No problem. You think it's going to come? Keep checking, refreshing. If it's there, it's, you know, who's going to be there from the first 100,000 people, let's say, and those who get in first will qualify first. So you fall behind a week later, you say, I didn't get it. You missed the harvest. All right.
Wow. Thank you, Ash. That was great.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, I'm just going to say something, and then Julie's going to take over with all the hands raised. We do have some hand raised. Initially, when you called this meeting, I felt that you were going to talk about the thing that you were trying to get done for us that you had to fight for us about, and that must have been it. That's what I was thinking, that you were going to tell us this thing that people thought you were crazy, and you had to convince them of what you were going to do. And I just had that feeling that you were going to tell us about that tonight. So I think it's great. It's all great news. What a celebration. Thank you so much. Such generosity. This is a great, great night. And we're going to be celebrating this night going forward. So thank you so, so much. I know we have a bunch of hands raised, and Julie's going to help make sure everyone can say something. And if you need to say anything else, I know you'll let us know, Ash. But thank you. We love you.
Absolutely. We love you too,
Yeah.
but keep it simple. This is the key. It
Simple.
is insanely simple. It's that simple. Don't complicate it. And we're not begging anyone to do it. In fact, you don't have to do it. If you're good, you don't have to do it. But if you want a different life and you want to be touched from our goodness quickly, this is your opportunity. Do not delay.
Giddy up. Okay,
Giddy up.
thanks. Julie,
Of
I
course.
think you know the hand raise. Who's up
Absolutely,
next?
Susan.
Yeah,
I'm here.
thanks.
It's super done deal, everyone. It's super, super done deal. So we're very excited, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and thank you so much. It's super unicorn, super done deal. Thank you so
Super dream.
much. Super
The dream is coming.
Absolutely. We appreciate you very much. All right, let's go to Maryland, where Charles Osong is. Charles, if you would please unmute your mic, and love to hear from you.
Yes, thank you, Julie. Thank you so much, Ash. I am discombobulated. Excuse my big language, okay? I am flabbergasted, to tell you the truth. That this is Michael just took it out of my mouth. This is over delivery to another level.
Never been done before. Never been done
before. Right. I remember vividly when you used to tell us 3 and it is 3. You are in green, right? 3, you are in green.
There you go.
And then recently you said, oh, maybe 1, maybe 2, and then you decided on 1. I am very sure.
I've decided a while ago. I was debating.
Exactly. I know it was not easy for you to convince those folks, let's keep it at 1, but that's because of your heart.
They're not thrilled. If they have the power to fire me, I wouldn't have a job.
I believe you. Guys, you cannot go wrong. I remember when you used to say, well, to activate, it's going to be between $200 to $300. And then you say, nah, that's too much. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. And now, guys, $47 a month. Yes, we're paying $143 together, but $47 a month. Are you kidding me? If you're a founder and you don't
Thank
feel
you for paying attention.
super blessed, then I don't even think you are alive, to tell you the truth. Yeah. So we are.
And we give it 100% to you. Just the first one. We give it 100% to you. So here's the thing. It's not like an ebook or some delusional made up product. We're talking about product that we pay for. So we're actually giving you physical, tangible, materialistic object and product that you benefit from. On top of that, you have 100% monetization of it. Mind-boggling. But thank you, Charles, for paying attention. I'm glad.
And I'm glad you did not tell us everything yet, because this information alone, I need to digest it and then wait for the next one. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well
Thank
done.
you so much, Charles. It's just perfect. All right, let's go to UK, where Redfern is. Red, if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Susie. Mr. Mufareh, are you absolutely crazy and insane? What
I am, yes,
are you
indeed.
doing?
I'm honored to be crazy, yes.
This is just phenomenal. I have never, ever seen anything like this. I'm just going to go back a little bit. What I love about this, before we get into the numbers part of it, is you sticking to your promises, to your words of what you were saying. You've said all along, time and date stamp is important. We've said it from word go. We've banged on about how important your time and date stamp is. You've just told us that the first person who is in is the first one who is going to get what the company has been marketing. All those extras that are going in, you activate your account, you have an early timestamp. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a person stuck in there. Are they going to buy? We can't guarantee that 100%, but there's a good chance because they're already in. Now, the other thing that I picked up on, which really fried my brain, is we know as founders how much it's costing us. Charles has just gone over it. But if you are not a founder, you're coming in at a higher rate than we are paying because it's for this normal affiliates. You could get 100% of that back, which means just by activating, not only are you getting your money back, but you could also be in profit from day one just by activating your account. Yeah. How crazy is that? And what have you done for it? What have you done for it? Zero. Nothing.
Be in it.
Absolutely. You have to be in it. So we know first sale, it comes back. Done deal. This is just on one product. I cannot say this time and time and time again. We are looking at only O Connect. We've just been told we're going to have O Tracker. We're going to have O Desk. We're going to have all of the others that are going to come our way. This is just one product. Is it an important product? Yes, you're damn right. It is going to be the best video conferencing solution out there on the market. What are people going to think about our other products when they see this one? They're going to go, I like that. They're going to pay for it regardless. Look how all the other big companies have marketed themselves. People queue to get their new products. They don't care how much it costs. They want it because it's the best. We are going to be in that marketplace. And then, did you listen to what our CEO said? 100% for the first sale. We know after that, it goes to 25% commissions on respective sales after that. But he also said something else, didn't he? There's going to be bonuses. There's going to be other bits and pieces that you will find out when you sign your user NDA agreement for the individual products. Folks, if you had any doubt about what this business can financially do for you, then you really need to understand what this man has just said. He cannot give any more physically than he possibly has told us about right now. If you are not excited, if you are not fired up, if you do not think all your Christmases, birthdays, and everything else has to come together in one place, all that effort, all that hard work you've put in all over the years, this is the day that you know you have made the right choice. Back to you.
Fire, 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 fire. That was awesome, Red.
Thank you, Red.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Let's go to New Jersey, where Marty DeGamo is. Marty, if you would please unmute your mic.
Yes, indeed. It's very simple and powerful. I mean, if you just like, it's a little, just one piece of information that we revealed or confirmed for that matter today, yet it is so powerful. You could build a whole future on it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm a little disappointed because I thought this was a double pants wearing day and I was wrong. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new freaking recliner. You know, going on 5 years, I fell in love with the company and talked about where I thought we were going. Thank God I was wrong. The definition, you're in to win, we heard it tonight. We talked about it. We thought about it. Be on my live tomorrow.
God is great, and change starts from unpassive. Real change. We're changing everything. This is just the beginning. We're warming up. All right. Let me be clear. Okay. Let me be clear. When I said I'm going to change your life, I'm not changing your life with O Tracker, O Connect. I love those products. I put my blood in them, and so, you know, dozens of us and hundreds, if not thousands. Okay, so we love them, and they're going to be impacting our daily life for ages to come. I'm talking about crazy things that are going to come. I'm just going to say, we don't even have to put the name on passive on them. I'm just telling you that the demand is a must. When I tell people, even you know, the haters, even you will buy what we have because they would need it. I'm just telling you, read my eyes. I don't know if you put me on the screen, read anything you can read, but I'm not telling you based on trim or tracker or net. No, they're great products. I wouldn't use anything else, but I'm talking about things that will be minimum. You know, Brett touched upon the queue. You're going to have to put an order and wait 6 months, if not more, to get your order delivered. That's how much demand we'll have. No matter how much we produce, we're going to be way behind. So this is something that we tell you what's coming, and that's the confidence we're talking about. So it's limitless. Okay, this is just a tiny, tiny, tiny fly on the wall. This is one sand grain on a massive beach, shore, and you know, a ton of things are coming. So it's not going to stop. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. But this is a reflection of the character. But again, to what Red said, okay, we told you date and timestamp, okay, but we also said character matters in unpassive. We said that repeatedly. Behavior matters. So that is also in calculation. And plus, you got to be in it. So you're in it. You know, that's the thing that I mentioned. Sometimes you're going to have to tweak your strategy, but you're true to your statements. So we're keeping that, but mathematically, it doesn't make sense to give out results to somebody who's not in. I think that's fair to understand, right? Okay. But back to you, Julie. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ash.
If you have more speakers, okay.
Yes, Peter, now in Arizona. Peter, sir, if you could please open your mic.
Thank you, Julie. Congratulations, Mr. Ash. Congratulations to all the staff, all the people working behind the scene, and definitely for all the founders and anybody that is within OnPassive. If you are in it, you will win it. This is a very special day for me today, August 26th. Today is my 5th year anniversary with OnPassive. So I just wanted to say congratulations, everyone. I love on each and every one of you, starting with you, Mr. Ash, you and your family, like a brother to me. And I'm just at awe at what you just mentioned. And this is hot off the press information that you share with us, even hotter than Arizona. So congratulations one more time to all of you guys within OnPassive. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Peter AZ Surur. It sounds very hot. I mean,
yeah, it is.
You couldn't help yourself. You had to mention it.
It's
okay. Hot. Yeah. But, you know, winter time may be good. Better than the other side. Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much and happy anniversary. All right, let's go to Colorado.
And you're closer to Julie. That's a good thing.
Yes, I'm celebrating with you, Peter. All right, let's go to Mike Ellis in Colorado. Mike, if you would, please.
Yeah, and absolutely awesome night, Ash. It's very, very exciting news. But I do have a question for you. I don't know if I heard this right or not, and you can kind of clarify. This scenario, it goes into the second cycle. In other words, the second cycle, you come in, you pay. Does the first sale also go to you, the whole sale?
There you go. You got that right. So this is, so let's say you paid at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, the 29th, okay? On the 29th, anytime after 3 p.m., the first sale, that's your next payment. The first sale that occur after that, regardless of who pays first, because the person or the account holder could change from month to month. It could be a minute in between. It could be a second in between. It could be a day. So the first number sale, it goes 100% to you, to your pay-in wallet, to your funding wallet.
And that also includes the second cycle. So I come back in the second month or the fourth month, I pay for OConnect again. I get that first sale. All that goes right to me.
Absolutely.
That is insane.
It's insane, yeah. So basically, you have to have one, but we don't code by the person. We code it by the number. You
I
get
got
that?
you. I got you. It's absolutely powerful, Ash. But believe me, people are going to flock in, and when they hear us talk about this, there aren't going to be any no's. They're in because they want to win. It's really, really cool stuff, Ash. Thank you much. That's it, Julie.
I want to confess one thing. I do not feel bad for calling you crazy, Mr. Mufareh, a long
Oh
time.
no, you should never. I
No,
love
no,
it.
no. I am
I
honored.
admit it.
Yeah.
I confess it too. It's an honor.
As I'll just
Crazy
add,
good.
what Mike has just now said, that first sale means your organization sale or a total sale, first sale.
Your direct sales, regardless of how they come. Remember, they could be for some people who don't have their own users or sales that are coming from the marketing pool. Okay, that could count.
Thank you, Mr. Ash, and thank you,
you.
Mike. Absolutely.
May I just ask a question? I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just that it sort of links in with what Mike has asked. First of all, incredible news. I'll come back to that later. But with regards to the payment date, Ash, does that become, in your example, you said the 29th, does that become your calendar payment time, or does it revert to a proper calendar month for payments? So if I pay on the 29th, the next payment, if needed, would be the 29th
30 days
of the next
later,
month?
exact minute. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
And now, when your payment first goes, your following cycle begins. The very first sale after that second comes in 100% of it for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Let's go from Colorado to the UK, where Colin Manna is. Colin, if you would.
Thank you, Julie. Ash, you know, what you just said this evening, I'm still really trying to comprehend it. No word can really match it. Because normally I'm not a number person, but when it comes to technology, I think I know a lot. And what you've just done, especially with OConnect, every time when I sit back, look at OConnect, this will be, we already know that will be the finest video conferencing for affordable price. So I'm thinking about the large amount of companies that will come to use this application or the software for just nothing. You know, I've been looking at it, you know, looking at the price, because sometimes I do review of products. Some of the company I've worked, even now I'm doing review. So when I look at the price, it's a killer. It is a killer. Because OConnect, yes, you know, it is more user-friendly. We've used the trial version. The free version is really user-friendly. I don't know how the paid version will look like, because I'm thinking, and what you are just giving out is just nothing as compared to what is out there, because I've used a lot and there is nothing like O Connect. So in short, word cannot really quantify, cannot really, I'm still confused, still really, really confused and shocked.
It's simple, Collins, it's simple. You get more features than anything else. You get scalability and the most and only unlimited, untapped, okay, packages you would ever get, all of that. You get the most user-friendly. We've seen, okay, some, okay, we have a clue. And on top of that, you get the very lowest price ever offered. Or again, it's only on passive. Nobody would offer the price. Right there, we're already ahead. First AI, first automation, simplest, more features, most scalable, better quality, crushed any quality, and add to that, still will give you back 100% of the first sale and then split on the rest. Only on passive. It's simple. It's
really
very
shocked,
simple.
Ash.
It's simple. But how do you do it? It's not simple. How do you do it? It's not simple. The explanation is simple, but the implementation is quite,
No, it's
our
complex.
work.
It is
Yep.
really complex, Ash. It's complex. If you look at it, it's really not easy. And the time for doing this, the timing is really, really, you've just done it for like a short possible time. Though people can say, wow, look at how many products are coming out. Some company cannot even manage one product for 6 years.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the complexity.
And why we didn't rush
and
in Collins, why we didn't rush? Because I want the technology to talk for itself. I guarantee and I am confident when anyone sees the technology, they would say, this is not only worth the time you took, it's worth it, okay? That's enough right there. But also to have all the additions we've had and the complexity of integration and mobile app and desktop, Flutter, obviously, Bob, okay? So it's so wide, it's massive, the work on our side. The security aspect, the cost, how do we do that without even getting paid? So you see the confidence. This is a product and you have any other product on the other hand, and it's your choice. We're not competing. You wanna go and pay more, have less, less appealing, less features, pay more, and don't share any of the revenue. It's a choice. But I know millions of people will call that person super idiot.
Thank you, Ash. Just want to thank you and the
Why?
tech team. Yeah, because the tech team, honestly, the sleepless night dedication and the love for the company is what is driving this company through. And the heart of the founder, the belief, that OnPassive, will be the biggest. That belief, I had it from the first day I joined OnPassive, that will be the biggest. And I still stand by it. And now we're saying it. So just want to thank you, Ash, and the tech team.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Colin. All right, let's go to Bob Takusi. Hello, Bob. Please go ahead and unmute your mic.
Yes. Hello, Julie. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ash.
Hi,
Good
Bob.
to be here. I too, I'm not a numbers guy, but thank you for keeping it simple for us to understand. It's pretty easy. You come in, you activate your first sale, you get 100%, you break even. The next sale, you get 25%. Everybody gets it, Ash. Thank you. Thank you so much for making it that simple. But I too wanted to drive the attention to the product, and I want to also thank Redfern for bringing the attention to that article from the digital journal. I think it was written on the 22nd. I read it through too. Red, thank you so much for bringing it to our attention. On this OnPassive, this is our product, our baby, finally, that is coming. To me, it's the revolutionary disruptive innovation of the 21st century. Look at all the, if you read other, I employ every founding member to go and read that article, because it gives you the features of O-Connect. We are in the industry, my brother College just spoke. What Mr. Ash is bringing to the marketplace with O-Connect, we don't have it yet. Look at real-time, you talk about real-time translation. They gave that to us, it's written there in that article, you know, automatic speech recognition, machine translation, speech, I mean, all those features. You're talking about video sharing, enhanced video sharing, everything. Most of those things we don't have currently in the industry. And I like this, a code that actually wrote down something from the article where that journalist, whoever that was, they actually wrote, they say, O-Connect has fundamentally transformed the approach to meetings, presentations, and educational sessions, bestowing unprecedented power of the webinar as a communication platform. That is what somebody else who has looked at O-Connect and the features, the revolutionary features that they are bringing into the marketplace, they are saying, you know, so thank you. I want to thank all our teams. Thank you for your resilience. This is a product, the first time that we saw it, that we looked at it, it's a product that takes, based on my own analysis, what I know, 5 to 8 years, but you are bringing it to us at this time, you know, with all the hurdles, everything that we've got, they've thrown your way, you know. Thank you for keeping us at your heart, close to your heart. And I just feel so great. I'm going to take a shot tonight and have a good night's sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Bob. I just wanted to let everyone know the article that Red is mentioning and now Bob is mentioning is in any YouTube channel that you are on right now. I know some of the YouTube channels that are on here. If you like to go ahead and, you know, put that in the comment section so that people have a chance to read it if they haven't. And if you are connecting to a lot of people on here or you have social media out there, it's out there everywhere. It's really, really great information for all of us to refer to as we are going through this meeting and also O-Connect. All right. Thank you so much, Bob. Let's go to Jean Oliva. Jean, if you would please unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, Ash. Oh my goodness. I mean, everyone has already spoken about the details, the numbers, the insane generosity that you have. Oh my gosh, and you've made it so easy for us and still left it in our control how far we want to take this, how we want to move things around. It's going to be so easy, but the thing that gets me is that never before has someone's heart, someone's kindness, someone's genuine sharing of something they believe in, never has that made a difference in business. And here it is so highly valued, and now it's going to make a literal difference when you're saying that if we have made the effort, if we have shared and commented and prayed and supported one another, that's going to make a difference in this first wave. And that is so unprecedented. It's never been seen before. And it makes me think of something I've said from the very beginning when I heard you talk, is the phrase, the meek shall inherit the earth. And it kept coming into my mind. And I thought, is that what was meant by that phrase? Are we the meek, the gentle-hearted, the heart-centered, the loving? Are we the meek that is inheriting the earth? Because this feels a lot to me like inheriting the earth, Ash Mufareh. I feel so blessed and privileged to be here, and I'm just blown away by what you've offered here tonight for us. It's essentially you're giving us the vehicle to go out and help this world and lift this world and lift our fellow man. And I just it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'm so honored and happy to be here, Ash. Thank you.
Thank you, Jean. Yes, indeed. So exciting and never done before. Never before this, you know, it's from the heart. It's all the way.
Thank you so much, Jean.
And I agree with you. It's up to you how far you go with it, and up to us how far. What do we do with this? We have the vehicle. We have an unmatched vehicle. How far and where we go with it is up to us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Ash, and thank you, Jean. On passive is a gift that keep on giving. Who do you give it to, right? Who do you give it to? Who are the people in your life that you give it to? So thank you so much for bringing that back, Gina Lee. All right, let's go to Dan Street. Dan, if you could please unmute your mic.
I'm unmuted. Wow, this is incredible, Ash, and thank you so much. This is it just confirms to me what we've all been talking about and trying to understand your vision. We've been consistent on our message that we believe in you and your vision. But tonight you delivered more than we could possibly imagine, and you're revealing what that vision is, and it's a reality. And the message tonight was also, to me, very clear that in order to take advantage of this, you have to make a commitment to your business in order to take advantage of this compensation. So it's telling everybody out there, hey, you're in it, you get in this thing, it's going to change your life forever. And I also believe that this wouldn't even be possible if you didn't put together this team of people that have made this a reality. And your vision and you putting together this incredible team that has made this a reality is just it just really is very satisfying to me, and I know everybody here that everything that we've been talking about is the truth, and everything that you've been telling us is the truth, and it's just it's amazing. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. It's actually very simple. I think I can explain it to all of you. It's you don't find me on social media. You don't find me on Facebook. You don't find me on Twitter. If I have done any business or marketing, I do it in a professional way. I've always created my system. So it's not, I do communicate, but I don't do generically. I do it on a private, custom-made platform. So I do have my tools. I've always created my tool. This time around, I just wanted to include others to have something where they could exercise a true liberty, discreetly in a way, more professional, yet we decided to go all the way this time. So that's the difference. So this is how I've been living. This is how I've done it all the time. I always, wanted to be in control of my resources, my tools, my methods. And this time around, I just thought it is fair for you to use it and also enjoy what I've been enjoying. And it's definitely different. It's a whole different level. It's liberating and encouraging for you to go to achieve untouched goals, or sometimes I call shelved goals that because you're just exhausted and overwhelmed by either tech overload, big prices, things like that is overwhelming, and the hunt for the good tools and all of that. People are consumed. So can you imagine to liberate to free up the time freedom, and the confusion and the learning process and the ease we put them at? How much potential now could be revealed and that is currently undiscovered? It will go to the light. That is my passion, and I believe we will make a significant impact in a very short period of time, just by enabling people to be creative, to think through, and not to worry about the details. They couldn't get a better deal. This is the best cut they will have in their life. No one will give them what we're giving them. And if anybody is going to be confused and going to complain about what we have, we're going to find something negative about it, I mean, no prayer is going to cure you. So I think we have enough people who are well deserving, and quite enough. I actually said just the few speakers we have on the screen will go all the way with it. So we're good.
Very powerful. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to Chris Johnson. Hi, Chris.
Actually, Julie, Daryl had his hand up before me, so Daryl,
I'm apologize.
no, you don't have to apologize. You're doing a great job. Go ahead, Julie.
Daryl, I am apologize to you as well. Please go ahead.
No apologies. So Ash, I'm going to get right to it. You know that you and I've had conversations over the time about my desire to take the Bahama education and change it. We've been collaborating amongst some founding members. We've sponsored schools. So we have schools now that they have founding positions. If nothing from today happens more than us activating that account for that school, and then because of their date and timestamp, one sale comes in from the marketing efforts of the company,
just one,
that school, one sale,
have
that
technology
school is free to have Connect for as long as
you
the
got
company
it.
is
You
in
got
place.
it. Love it. Just right there. We're
We
good.
just changed the entire university aspect of it, of one country. So the rest of the countries, wake up.
No more billing for them. Just one time. Yeah, done.
Thank you, sir.
We can do that. I think we can do that.
Yeah. And then we can then move
And
right
anything
through the
happens
sectors.
after that, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Simple.
It's just gonna
Simple.
add to the bucket. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not
it's-
kidding. We're gonna change the world. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay. There's so much about that topic has happened. And, you know, we got professors, we got a bunch of doctors with us. We're working with universities. We're working with queens and kings. No joke. So we are going to have a fun, time coming up on the educational sector and education. Now, here's the thing. People are thinking this is what we're just like, okay, well, we're occupied by that one statement I just came up with today. No, guys, this is what I'm able to share with you, but there is a million other things are cooking. So I'm able to tell you what's done.
Wow. Well, you have leveled the playing field for anyone to get the best education in the world, to have the best business mindset in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daryl. Love it. Let's do it.
Thank you so much, Daryl. That was absolutely powerful. Appreciate you. All right, let's go to Chris Johnson.
Wow. You know, there isn't many times I'm speechless. And this is like one of those times, but I want to tell you something, brother. I'm the guy Ash wanted on here tonight because I'm the numbers guy. You don't look at Michael. It's Chris Johnson. He's the numbers guy. And let me tell you.
I like your sense of humor. Yeah.
Well, this is straight up honest from the soul right now, Ash. This is the math, folks. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. You do the calculations here. You minus that, you divide that. And what do you got? You got fresh water for kids all over the world. You got clothes for kids all over the world. You got people that are on the streets that are going to be off the streets. You got 1,400,000 people plus whose lives are going to be completely changed by what Impassive, the math that Impassive and Ash Mufareh. What did you just say? Always created my systems. Man, that hit me like Marty DeGarmo smacking me across the face. You created a system here, man. That's an understatement, Ash Mufareh. What you created here was a superhero, life-saving for anyone that wanted it. So when you do the math, people, Think about what it's really all about. It's really about helping what he just said. That guy, Ash Mufareh, I ain't going to call him crazy. He's just a flat out genius with a big heart. We're going to change the world. Auto worker, 32 years, can say, I'm part of a company that's going to help change the world. And guess what? I don't know anything about math. I'm actually horrible at it. But I know 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 in this company equals infinity. It's never going to stop. It's never going to cap. So what does that tell me? I could feed my family and a million other families as many times as I want to for the rest of my life. And the legacy that I will be able to do because of this company, it's never going to stop. And if my great-great-great-grandkids meet your great-great-great-grandkids and they're not doing this, boy, then I'm going to be heartbroken because they'd be better. I'm telling them, I'm letting them know, they're letting the world right now. You run into my great-grandkids 50 years from now, they better be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, is helping anyone out they can. Because this guy right here, he helped every one of us. Every one of us. He didn't beg us. He just told us the truth. And what isn't passive to the world? I'm going to tell you. It's the truth. It's transparent. It's love. It's passion. It's compassion. You want to do the math? Think of everything that's wrong in this world. Everything that's been wrong for the last 200 years. This company will somehow find a way to fix it all. That's all I got, Julie. Went back to you. Do the math, folks. Do the math. Michael, I had to quote you on that one. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well done, brother. Yes, indeed. It doesn't take a genius. This is the math. All right. It doesn't take a genius. And we want to make sure it doesn't take a genius, because if it takes a genius, it's going to be a challenge. So it's hard to convince and bring people from all walks of life on just one message. Got to systemize it. I am not a junkie. You know, many of the people we know, they've been, you know, kind of like marketing or tool junkies or here and there. No, I'm very, maybe, I don't want to say the word perfectionist in a way to imply that I'm perfect. No, not perfectionist, but I strive for high standards. I strive for, you know, I'm selective, particular, meticulous, if you wish, about what I use, about what I spend time with. Okay, so I don't, you know, let others control how I spend time. So that's why I design my own tools, my own systems. But this time around, I chose to take everybody with me. I've done it before. This is how I've done it all the time. I just chose to take everybody and anyone who wants, with no obligation. I am fine the way I'm fine. 5 people with me, the 18 speakers here with me, I am perfectly fine. Got another 1 million, 2 million. By the way, we do have that already. Super fine. More, better for the people. So I'm beyond fulfilled. And it's just a phase, step to a higher ground, to another top, because we're dreamers, we're initiators. We're not going to wait for somebody to tell us this is wrong, this is not the best possible way. No, we're going to save a ton of time and money for people and resources and exhaustion to give them, you know, what they're good at, the ability. Somebody's an educator, like you know, Daryl Cook, or you know, whoever. Some people are good at other you know, areas, whether it's finance, whether it's law, or you name it, sales, and we got unlimited. And people just have heart, and they want to do good in the balance of their life. I'm one of them. This is all I want to do. I don't want to be drained and limited by a system, or just to make a living or end meets. I want to be free to do the things I love to do. I enjoy making a difference in someone's life. And so millions, not just me. It's very obvious. So we're on the right track. We've created the vehicles and you know, the platform to lift up humanity and save them a ton. Save them a ton, definitely, and make a good impact. We're going to learn. We're going to gain more confidence, more power, and we will be more creative with it. We're not going to wait for anybody to tell us what to do. Yet, we made it lucrative just using that. It can't get any better. Truthfully, from my heart, it cannot get any better. Like, seriously, like, how could you top this up? Like, how? How could you top it off? How? No, there's no possibility, no chance. And a little bit of what's coming. It's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. And
Where's Celestine? I want to dance with her.
Yes, she's downstairs
I'm
with her
kidding.
sister. Thank you so much for including us in your journey. Not only just us here, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are currently watching right now, but the entire humanity for what you and the team are creating. So let's go to Susie McCrae. Susie?
Hey, I just, Ash, I wanted to add one more thing. I know we've talked numbers and all that, but we didn't talk food. So I'm going to remind everybody about what you said a while back, and you've always said it. And for people out there listening to the numbers or what's going to happen, you always said that don't worry about the recipe. The plan is going to be delicious. Remember, Ash, you have always said that. So to everyone out there, don't worry about the recipe. Just know that he's put all the ingredients together, and the commission plan for all of us is going to be perfect and delicious. Thank you so much.
I love what you just said. You know what? I've been working on this following quote by Ash Mufareh, okay? I actually, you know, we hear different definitions for success, and a lot of people's define success in their way. However, I do believe that success goes back to an individual. However, you know, to inspire is a higher purpose, okay, and you know, influence. Now, I'm just gonna say, in a simple way, success recipe is there for everyone. So you got your own recipe. That's the recipe. There's not one recipe that is going to feed everybody, okay? So success is so easy, but you've got to have your own recipe. And don't copy anyone's recipe, all right? No matter what. I mean, I can give you some hints, but if you're going to only enjoy your own recipe, no matter how perfect is Susie's recipe or Julie's recipe, but nothing is like your own recipe. For some reason, no matter how it is, you should not complain about it, okay? All right, thank you for that, Susie. Back to you, Julie.
Oh yeah, thank you.
hope-
Love that. That was
I love it.
perfect. Perfect. I think you're muted, Julie. You're muted.
Oh, thank you so much, Susie. I appreciate that quote. And I also think is the recipes of your life is the piece of art that you create, the piece of painting that you create. You can add things, you can paint things, you can do however you like, add more colors to it, because we have unpassive, and because of unpassive, our dreams coming from impossible to possible, and come from small dreams to big dreams, right?
Can I add another thing, Julie, to what we talked to? So we're going to talk about wealth, health, and character. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. Wealth, it's an addition. When health is lost, something is lost. But when character is lost, all is lost. Chris, that's one of the things you could say, poetic maybe, or you want to rewind it. Okay, but the good news is on YouTube, you'll be able to rewind it. All right. So character matters, guys. I've been saying it from the very beginning. Character matters. It's everything. Money comes and go. Health, not going to affect the whole world, right? Yeah. Could be fixable. But if you lose character, there's no chance. So that's why Passive is made, with love, and it's the character is gold, and the people in Passive.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Manu Mueller, it's good to see you here. Please go ahead and unmute your mic.
You see,
Hello,
Manu, you
Mrs.
stop inviting me. You see, I can say things, okay? I'm trying my best. You don't invite me anymore. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Take it.
We love you, Ash. So I'm blessed to be here. I don't know how I ended up among wonderful leaders and next to you, Ash. So thank you for letting me in. I thought we were all excited, but I see that you are the most excited by doing this and by giving this to us. And all you're asking us to have to be in good behavior and be a character. That's all you're asking. This is an unheard generosity of a creator of an unparalleled technology that is on the consumer side. You're just on our side. It's unheard of. That's why it's too good to believe for some people. They can't wrap their head around it. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. This news that you brought to us gives us energy therapy, Ash. It heals us in so many areas and for many of us. So thank you. I'm just happy to be a fly in the wall and listen to everybody and enjoy what you're talking about. As one of our biggest leaders, Marty, said, you have to be in the field to play the game. And that's all you want us to be, in the field. So thank you. Thank you.
And Mino, by the way, you are far from just a fly on the wall. Okay. You are a superstar.
Your action speaks loud, yeah. So, and your heart, everybody knows that. So it is really that simple. You're a good person. You mean well. Passive is your home. I'm not talking to Manu, to all of us.
Thank you so much, Manu.
Indeed.
Thank you, Mr. Ash.
Character matters. Character is everything.
Thank you so much for the reminder. Gusmender, please go ahead and unmute your mic.
Thank you, Julie, and thank you, Mr. Ash. A big thank you, I can say. A very big thank you from.
I love the video you just put yesterday, I believe. Yeah, it's a good memories. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. That was really, I was just searching YouTube and just found that, and it was really inspiring event that in Boston, and we still remember. And Ash, on to that, what you have said today, actually, you are saying all these things from past so many years, right? You stick to that thing. So many people doubted it. Is it real? Is he going to do this thing, I said, yes, whatever Mr. Ash is saying, he will do this thing. Don't worry.
We returned the $97 too.
Yes, exactly. That is a.
What else to doubt? Yeah.
Icing on the cake. Yeah, Ash. And Ash, I'll bring one story. It's a real story. There is our founder in India. His name is Kafil Insari. He must be watching this webinar. And he's also a YouTuber. We can see his videos over there. Kafil Insari. Yeah. So one day, Kafil Ansari was just going around his town central part of India. So he came across a person, like a very, very poor person, just like a person who collects bottles, empty bottles, and then they sell to for the living.
Yeah.
Recycle, yeah. So he came, that person, his name is Munna Banjara, right? Munna Banjara. And so he picked him up. He told Munna, you're doing these jobs. And even he was like not having proper clothes. He was not wearing proper shoes, and still he was very like working hard for his livelihood. And Mr. Kafil Ansari, our founder, he went, okay, come on, guy, we are going to change your life, you know. And do you have $97, like an Indian rupees, 8,000 rupees? He said, no, I don't have. I don't have this money. And he said, I have only 3,000 rupees. That is just $25 or $30, we can say in dollar amount. And so Kafil told, okay, there is an opportunity, internet-based opportunity, and you have to grab this. He immediately said, okay, I don't know about internet, I don't have mobile phone, but if you are saying, okay, I'll come. But now the problem was there was no money for $97. Now that person, he worked hard for the other amount. He grabbed those 97 with his hard-earned money, and he's a founder now. And off late, 3-4 months back, again Kafil Ansari went, because Kafil was managing his whole idea that we want to uplift this person. This is going to be example for many people, right? So down the lane, Kafil Ansari on Eid, like Eid day, he said he could called me that, sir, I just want to give him a good clothes, good shoes, and everything, you know, Eid day. I said, okay, go it. So he purchased all those things, and the Munna Banjara was transformed from just a guy, simple guy, to just a good human being, we can say, with on passive. And when some people came to, why you guys are doing only for one person, not for millions of other person in India? I said, only this is a only example, right? What we can do, a single person, if we can uplift of one person only, look what we are going to do. Here is a person, now he's having a future. He's having even they got him a mobile phone, a good mobile phone, and now he is working on that. He's understanding on passive and everything. And I often say, this is the example we can do with millions of people. And this is on passive what Mr. Ash idea is actually. Forget about money, forget about anything. It's coming from heart. And once a thing is coming from heart, nothing matters actually. So now there are millions of Munna Banjaras where we can work on, where we can uplift, because everything is coming from heart, you know. And this is like a true example. So thanks to Mr. Kafil who thought of this, and then it transformed a person's life. And I often say in my awareness, as just open your door. Just open your door, and there are millions of Munna Banjaras around the world. We can just get to them, bring to them. This is the opportunity. This is on passive, and here we can uplift each and everybody. This is dream of Mr. Ash. This dream is ours, and this dream is going to become a millions of dream. And exactly same thing is happening, Ash. And I'm so touched with the process of on passive actually. What you have given, what you have transformed, not only to us, to your staff also. I have seen these things in Hyderabad, and to all the other people who are listening us. And sometimes people come as why, like, you are here from last 5 years, you guys are not getting anything, or this thing, that thing. I said, this is coming from heart. Forget about anything. The thing is coming from heart. We don't need anything. So thank you, Ash, for all this thing, and really blessed that we are part of this greatest opportunity. Thank you, sir.
That's an amazing story. Thank you for sharing that. Good job for Kafil Ansari. And I've seen his videos. He's very professional and very committed. But also, if Munna Banjara has no excuse, no one should have any excuse. I'm not sure how old is he, or how he managed to buy a phone and run his business or learn how to do that in such a short time. That is a true life-changing. at least to get somebody to believe. And now the rest is going to be history, because it's just that shift.
Yeah, Munna Banjari is having a small, I think, but 10 years old son. And I told him, look, how bright future your son is having now with on passive, you know.
Sure.
Earlier you was having nothing. Now your son, he will be studying. He in future he will be studying through Academy, okay, doing webinars, listening to great minds through on passive. And look how we for his son's like a life, you know, to maybe he can become a professional. So this is on passive. How we have like you have made this opportunity. So this is on passive, Ash. We are really blessed for this opportunity.
Gurusminder, so just to be clear, so Mona Bunjara is collecting plastic or bottles to recycle, and he makes little money, obviously, but he had to take care of a son, right? And they just returned back to school in India. So from Unpassive, we pledge 10,000 INR to him tonight. Okay, so please have them. So you can send me their net banking information, and we're going to send them 10,000 rupees. Okay, it can happen. Yeah, as early as Monday when they open the office.
Sure.
But we're going to be. We just want to encourage those models and those examples in our life when they don't have any excuse. They try their best, but then they're going to be recognized and help is going to follow. But I just want to say thank you to him and to Kafil, who tried. I'm sure he did an amazing job to support and to encourage such a person. And now I think potentially could change, you know, a whole family future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, thank you so much for taking over. I'd just like to say something really quick. I'm so honored to be part of this company, to be here, because I believe that Unpassive is so powerful, where it gives that power to the entire world to do what they want, when they want, and how the entire world wants to do it, and with who they do it. And the questions that I would like to ask everyone, not everyone who are listening, ask myself too, how many business out there, and are there any business that the moment that you activate, you open your door to the business, it is not only that it is in green, but it is also have profits right away. And so that is something I asked myself. We worked hard, we opened a business, and then we work harder and harder to be able to bring the profit, or to bring the benefit into our own business. But we have never had a chance to do that. And Unpassive is the only and the last business that's going to offering to the world. And thank you, Mr. Ash, your family, the team. It's very powerful, and I'm so honored to be here. Thank you so much. Chris, if you could please take over, I appreciate you.
Back at you there, young lady Julie. Great job tonight. Susie, I think lost her internet, but I see her. Susie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I just have to talk softly.
All right. You want me to just finish this off? Okay. So, thanks, Suze. Okay, Mr. Bob DeCoucy, and then Robin is in between Michael. So Bob, Robin, and Mr. GM. Go ahead, Bob.
Yes, Chris, thank you so much. Good to see you, brother. Just something that's in my mind, Mr. Ash, you know, I too am very, very, very gratified, you know, being here. You know, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot this past 3.5 years here at Unpassive. Learned a lot that have helped me personally and professionally. And I speak, I think my brothers, Oliver, Collins, and Vincent will also share these sentiments. You know, we have We have grown professionally because of you and OnPassive, what OnPassive has brought to us. You know, earlier this year, I lost my brother, Charles, my senior brother, Charles. He and I spoke a lot about you. He was one of your greatest fans that you never met. We spent countless of hours at night. And we had this thing that he would talk of, something like to pull an ash. You know, we have this saying that goes, man, I'm going to pull an ash. What that means is, well, there are two ways that you can pull an ash. The first one, the primary way that you pull an ash, according to my brother and myself, as we spoke, there's a precondition. You know, you pull an ash on someone that you have never met before and you probably will never meet again. You pull an ash by doing something so significant to impact that person's life that that person never forgets thinking of you for the rest of their life. That we call that to pull an ash. But you can pull an ash in a subtle way as well. Like I pulled an ash on my junior brother a week ago. My junior brother works for the federal government. He works with the Department of Homeland Security. They do adjudication for these people who are coming, these migrants who come in and at the border. So when they come in and they declare asylum, they write that he reviews their story and then recommends whether they go see the judge or not. So he's constantly working with an interpreter, constantly, a Spanish interpreter, every time he speaks through the interpreter. So I put an ash on him. I said, man, do you know what? You know what O-Connect does for you? With O-Connect, you will never need an interpreter because you're going to speak directly to that immigrant or migrant, whoever is coming, and you are interviewing. The man, he was dumbfounded. He was blown away. So that's another way that we pull an ash. I just wanted to say that. So I feel honored to be here. And I will not even wait to fill my tank. I'm going to try to pull an ash at least once a week for the rest of my life, once all pistons are on. Thank you so much. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you. And may our brother Charles also rest in peace. And yeah, it's an honor that I'm just one of your brothers. I take a place in your conversation. That's just an honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you guys are going to make me want to hug you both here. Stop it.
Bob, oh, you need. How are you going to do that?
I don't know.
You got no hands in America to cover both of us at once.
You got to remember, I already got you both in Boston. You know, Boston.
You did. Yeah, Boston. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I remember that where Gersh was showing on the video. He still hasn't washed his right hand or washed that suit because it touched you, from what I'm hearing. That's what I heard. So anyway. All right. Now, Robin, do you want to go before Michael or after Michael, Robin?
If Michael's going to make me cry or not.
Yeah,
I'll go first.
Look at him.
Ladies before gentlemen. That's okay, Chris.
Of course.
All right, Robin, you heard the man.
Thank you. Okay, this is going to be tough. When I heard, my doctor told me I was supposed to cry at least once a day. And I didn't cry today. And until this evening, queuing up behind all of you, I didn't know if I'd be able to do this. So I have an elastic band and I'm pinching myself to see if I can make it through it. Tears of joy, tears of sadness. Emotions are part of every celebration. And this is definitely a huge celebration. Ash, I can only imagine the gray hairs that you gave your lawyers, your mathematicians, the teams of people that you worked with to come up with this absolutely amazing concept of compensation for all of us. I'm sure they are relieved that it has come forward now and it is meeting your satisfaction and joy. Your happy dance the Ash Happy Dance, when you sat in that chair and wiggled a few minutes ago, wonderful. And I look forward to, that's what's going to keep me through this, what I want to say. There were so many people who were terrified that they would not be able to reach a starting point, even though they believed that being in it to win it would not be enough. And you have proven that once again, through your words, followed by your actions, that you have looked after everybody as you said you would. I think I speak for a lot of people who believed, but were frightened to believe even further, having tried so many different businesses and been unsuccessful. And I just want to say thank you from all of them, for all of us, and to say thank you to you, Ash, to say thank you to Daryl, to say thank you to Gersminda for his stories, to say thank you to Bob and everybody else tonight who gave a story, because I've just sat here with a box of tissues. And if you don't have stock and Kleenex, you're losing out. So thank you so much for everything that you have done. Thank you for giving us the stepping stones with which we can move forward with even more joy in our hearts, where tears for celebrations will completely replace the tears of sadness as each door opens and each option and possibility happens and occurs. And as everybody who is not on this webinar tonight listens to the recordings and the lives that are going to come through the next few days, may their hearts be at peace, may they get excited, and may they start to realize that they too have the possibility and the ability to succeed and to share it and to spread this further and further around the world. Thank you so much, everybody.
Woo! Well, thank you, Robin. Kind of wish I would have let Michael go last because that was a great close there, but beautiful as always. You know, that was a, can we repeat that again after Michael talks? Oh, we got Marty up there. Robin, that was absolutely beautiful. All right, as you all know,
Thank
my
you, Robin.
twin
From
brother.
the heart. Yeah.
Thanks,
Here comes
Chris.
my twin brother, and I forgot my glasses.
FYI, Robin, I got moves, okay? You'll be surprised, all right?
Yay.
I was gonna say I almost.
I can dance like
almost,
a Jamaican mama. Yes.
I almost cried. Almost, Robin. You almost got me, okay? Maybe inside. All right.
Just in
This should
time.
make you cry, Michael. Look, Ash, don't we look like brothers now, me and Michael?
Wow. Wow. Who's younger? Twin.
I know you saw that movie Twins, right, Chris?
I did. All right, further ado, my GM, Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we've always said that On Passive is for everyone, everywhere. Like we've always said that from the beginning, you know, up until now, and we continue to say it. And once again, you know, our CEO has proved that to us, that is a true and factual statement. You know, it's just unbelievable, right? But I want to just quickly just share something that, you know, the brilliance of On Passive's marketing, right? And so last weekend, my family and I were here and we were just going through different YouTube videos. And one of them was just about Dubai, you know, things that you can do in Dubai. And this is not a founder's video. This is just somebody who does YouTube stuff. And, you know, this is one of the things that they were talking about, you know, things to do in Dubai. And so he actually did a tour going through all the different places, you know, that people can go. And so when he was inside the mall, you know, guess what popped up? You know, it's this big logo of On Passive. Now, again, listen, folks. This is not a founder
You see that every day, by the way.
That's not a founder that's going into Dubai to try and look. And this is just someone who's showcasing, not to do with On Passive, but they're showcasing things for people to do in Dubai.
The city.
And you can't miss it. You can't miss the on passive advertisements that are there, right? And that is just brilliant because now you have other people that are basically marketing for on passive without knowing that they're marketing for on passive. That is brilliant, folks. Just brilliance, right? So hats off to the marketing team. Hats off to you, of course, Mr. Ash, Mr. Nazal. Folks, this is the best company ever. And I don't want us to get caught up in numbers. Don't get caught up in focusing on the numbers. Just know and continue to trust the company, trust on passive. We say it's the only way, continue to trust that, right? And the last thing I'll say is that the lack of action is one of the biggest reasons why most people fail in life. Lack of action. They don't take action. So I'm encouraging all of you, don't delay when the time comes. Take the action to ensure that your life will be changed forever. Take the action. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Very good. As you said that, I'm looking at this panel here of not only great people, but all the backgrounds I've seen for the last 3 years. And I just like to read them. New tops, new heights. It's about to erupt. Your next stop is in passive. And then we got Let's Celebrate. You guys think about all the billboards Timmy Johnson did or Bill Must, and they always came to the same thing. Those little backgrounds that we all took so much pride in always gave us the right direction we were going. We just didn't really realize it yet. But I'm looking at this tonight, and these backgrounds have, not just like Ash, have driven us to the place where we're all supposed to be. So pretty cool. Michael, great words. I just thought I'd throw that in there because I just thought about it. And my other twin
nice
brother,
collage. I love it. Everybody came up with what they felt, so I like that. Mine is the future of the internet.
yeah, I didn't want to exclude you, so
Yeah, you better not.
you and
Okay.
Mike Ellis. Mike Ellis is got a beautiful picture, and I'm portraying it as that's the storm that's coming from a passive, and beyond that storm is going to be nothing but sunshine and rainbows. So love that picture, Mike, and I wasn't excluding you. So yeah, yours is pretty nice, Ash. I like it. Gershbender, I haven't figured out what's behind your head yet, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, it looks cool. It's an eyeball that's got punched or something.
No. This is what Apple came up with their speaker, or what was that? It is like that.
It's actually, I like it. Techie, yeah.
Yeah, last year I
Amazing
think
color, yeah.
Yeah, they came up with the speaker, yeah.
Okay, I apologize. It's not in passive, but it's okay. When it's in passive and it's that pretty, I'll be all over it. Marty DeGarmo, let's man, I'm even afraid to ask. Go
Do
ahead.
you see how racist he is? Like, if you're not on passive, you're okay. I like that.
You never
he's horrible. He's a horrible individual. Anyway, yeah, I had time to collect myself, change my pants. Yeah, on passive, I don't know how you wrap it up in a package. It's way too big, but I know this, I believe this. The most important thing for me in my life, I can't speak for everybody, and I wouldn't even try, are people. And passive built a universe for everyone to be someone. And I've been telling people a long time, I said, you look at him, you look at her, you look at, well, what about them? And wow, he's that, and man, that is such a waste of time. Because I've met so many people that you watch their eyes, you watch the way they act, and all of a sudden they stand up and they talk, and you go, oh my God, that might have been missed. And I believe that the platform of Unpassive is going to bring out superstars to the world that if it wasn't from passive, they would have died and never lived. I believe that with all my heart, because I've already seen it, right? I mean, you watch people that I met, introverts, people that in a room when you walk in, there's a party or a dinner party, and there's the guy in the corner that everybody's around. That's Chris Johnson. Then there's the guy in the corner that no one's around, and they're watching everybody else. They all have a voice. The guy in the corner has a voice. The lady sitting kind of to the side has a voice. And because of the position I had before on passive, when I would travel the world, I had to find diamonds in the rough because I couldn't do it alone. I didn't speak the language. So you have to find out how to communicate through your heart. Give me a second. So, passive built with heart has brought us all together. Doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your religion, what you believe, you don't believe. There's still something pumping in your chest. You still want the best and the most for your family. Most of the time, there's billions of people that have it worse than you do if you're on this screen, guarantee it. And what else should we be doing? A platform was built, and I feel my obligation is to hustle them in like Noah did with the 2x2. They need to be here. After they get here, they can decide. But it's an obligation, I believe, for any of us, especially now that we know what we know. Yeah, you can give somebody soup, you can give them a blanket, but I think Band-Aids have gone on way too long. You want to heal somebody, bring them in onto a platform where life matters and they have a voice. I don't give a rat's butt about how good the products are, because that's a given. That's going to happen. It already happened. We never put anybody down. We're going to have the best. The advantage is all the AI, all that stuff. What I'm focused on is the man and the woman that cries at night looking at the ceiling going, man, there's got to be something better. And that better is on passive. You can pray to your God. You can do whatever. You have a life on this planet that appears for a short time and it vanishes away. Live it to the fullest. And the only chance you have is on passive. That's my personal belief. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. 1 billion of us would agree with you. Yes, indeed.
I take it back. That was the best closing. The best. Marty DeGarmo, and I'll say it. Never, we like teasing each other. I've been waiting for this day for a long time to really tell us how you feel, and you just did. So I appreciate that, brother. I love you for that. You know that.
The
Well,
best days are just ahead of us. I am so confident in that because I always said, either you prepare or you repair. And I also said, pay now, play later. Okay. We've been paying. We've been paying. And not paying money. Okay. Money is a part, right? Sure. Yeah. But efforts, struggle, preparation in every possibility we've been paying. So it's time for us to play. At least those days are ahead. We safely can say well deserved for many of us, well earned, and you reap what you sow. Any final closure? Anyone else? I thought.
Yeah. I just want to say.
Yeah, sure, Charles.
I really, in fact, this is not for us because we know what we have. Just for those founders who may still be wondering, where are we? Just guys, be ready. We've always preached this for 5 years, from 4.5, 3.5 years, whatever, that there's going to be a time when we go public. And of course, I'm so glad that no amount of pressure was able to push our CEO and the tech team to go sooner. It's just the right time, okay? The time has come, and do whatever it takes, not your best, whatever it takes to be in it. You don't want to spend all these years waiting for something that's going to change your life, and then the time gets here and you're not ready. To me, it makes absolutely no sense. So, guys, you have a couple of days, a day or two. I don't know. It could be tomorrow. It could be day after tomorrow, right? So, go get ready. That's all I want to say. And thank you, Ash. Thank you, the tech
Thank
team.
you, Charles.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah.
The company did more than you can imagine. Okay, we cannot say did its part. No. The vast majority of our work, we don't have to do it. We chose to do it, and the way we do it. So I agree with you, Charles. We've done. Now it's in your hands. No pressure. It's up to you. The formula is easy. The way to success, gotta be on board. All right. You come late, you grump about it. We know why. So make sure if you want to win, gotta be in. Okay? Because whiners never win. Whiners never win.
Oh, well, we we have one more hand up before I call you, Mr. Gershmender. I want to.
Winners never whine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
I want to let everyone know that's listening that Ash broke down this. Actually, many people tonight broke this down, what it was about. I'm going to ask you, because you guys got all these crazy groups, which I don't like, just my opinion. And I watched last time you debacle what Ash said, 45 different ways about what you thought when it was one answer, 143. I asked that you wait for Daryl Cook, Janet, and Peter to put the notes out. What they say is very good. And go with that to your people that weren't able to come on here. But don't speculate. Say it exactly how Ash said it, because we have a problem when we mess that up all the time. And it's one time only with Ash and 45 different times with everyone else. So stick to the program. Gershmender, last hand, Gershmender Dylan, go ahead, my brother.
Thank you, Chris. So I'll add one thing to your that still there is no date, because I've gotten thousands of messages that Ash has put up dates. So guys, I think still we don't have any dates, so don't speculate that it was just an example of 29th of this month. It's not a date, so please wait for the confirmation from Mr. Ash. And as just a quick one question, is that that 100% sale first sale is a criteria for new user also, or it's for only founders?
For everyone.
Okay. Thank you. This is our only question.
Wow. It just got better, folks.
Good question, by the way.
Yeah, it was a good question.
I had to make sure myself, like, yeah, of course, we meant for everyone.
Very good.
So mathematically, if we're letting half of our work just for the next 3 months, connect, plus the last 4 months. So 7 months, just for the, I don't know, for the crew.
For the crew. Hey, I want to say we're waiting here for a couple people coming in real quick, Ash. But from all of us to the tech team, to I call him Muhammad Squared, we're always praying for you, whether you're having a good or bad day, and we appreciate everything you've done. That's from all the founders of the world that aren't able to get on here and say it, but they send it to me all the time. Lynn Nakamoto, hello, my beautiful sister. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, speaking of the Muhammads, just because you might be curious, our beloved Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Muhammad Nazal, he was not feeling well the other day, was hospitalized in Hyderabad and flew to Dubai, and but he's good. He's done much better today, and so we pray with your prayers. Send him some love and prayers. You don't have to make it public, just from the heart, and God will listen. And we want him back in full force with us, because we need that man strong and healthy, as well as his family.
Amen to that.
Thank you. So Gursminder, it is the time is very clear. It's on the horizon, imminent.
Imminent. Love that word. Lynn Nakamoto, welcome to the panel. Go ahead, sweetie.
And as Neeraj was not here, so he's just saying thank you to you and all.
Yeah, he can come. He doesn't have to show on the screen if he's just waking up. He can come. We always love to hear him.
He's already wake up. He was having some work, and so I don't know.
Yeah.
But he can come. I have messaged him.
Yeah. We'll wait for him. No problem. No rush. Yeah. Okay. If he's not ready to put the camera, we'll just listen to him. No problem. Thank you. I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't see her. Is she here?
Yeah, she's right next to Marty at the bottom of my screen.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, because
when you talk, maybe you will pop. Okay, go.
see me now?
Hi, Lynn. Yes.
Hi.
Good.
Thank you. Thank
New
you for
tops, new
inviting me.
heights.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to be here. The journey that each and every one of us has been on has been a very unique one for each of us. We all see our journey differently, but one thing we share in common is that this journey has been so beautiful and so precious. It's memories that I have that those coming in the future won't have. And I just treasure this journey that I've been on. Yes, some downs, but I would say much more ups than downs. And all along this journey, I've shared it with you lovely people, fellow founders, and also the new affiliates and users coming in. And this is what I want to say, Ash, that we are so fortunate. We are blessed to have been on this journey with you. And I've always said all this time, all you got to do is trust and believe in our CEO, Ash Mufareh. He is not going to lead us in the wrong direction. There is divine intervention in all of this that's happening. And if you believe that, you will have joy in your heart and so much peace. And I'm so grateful to be amidst all of you here. And thank you so much, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for you are going to uplift humanity. And we are part of that. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lynn. We'll do it together. Absolutely. Good to see you, and I appreciate it. It's worth it. I mean, you said there's some ups and downs. Yeah, to me, it's all ups because even the moments that you may think they're downs or challenges, those are the food of success. Cannot avoid them. You have to have them. It's like the salt of life.
It would be a boring life if everything was so perfect, right?
Exactly, and that easy and tasteless. Exactly.
Exactly. Yep. To treasure what you have. Exactly.
And puts a value to it. It makes it more desirable.
definitely.
I know. Before we call the next person, Peter, no refund, right? I mean, did you change your mind or what happened? I feel like you're very hot. What's happening?
Yeah, it's definitely hot, but you know what? You got to take the whole year around and
Yeah.
see what's happened. Was it Thursday on Chris, right? Michigan got hammered with really severe storm. Was watching some of the stuff that is happening in there. It's I'm blessed, of course, and I'm glad that you know.
So 4 months of the year, it's like unbearable. Basically, June, July, August, September, maybe.
Yeah,
That was
you
May.
know,
May hot too, right?
yes, and kind of toward the end of May, yes.
So half of the year is almost, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you got air conditioning, you got a lot of indoors, you know,
But
stuff.
for
And
what? Cactus and like sandwood? Well, I mean, I'll take the heat. I'll take the heat for Dubai because it's hot. Yeah,
Right,
but
right.
there is something. Yeah.
See, another good thing too, Mr. Ash, is you know, now that I'm gonna get used to Arizona, it'd be no problem for me to go to Dubai.
I see your plan. Genius. Yes, that's rehearsal. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you're qualified. You're trained. You're certified to go to Dubai.
You just gotta
Dubai is
tell him
not
one
that hot.
thing. Pete, you gotta tell Ash one thing. You never have to shovel snow again. That's all you really there for.
That is so true.
Why do people
Mind
have
you,
to
it's
suffer?
like in a few months.
Yeah, I don't have to cut the grass every week either.
Yeah,
no, but you just got to get used to looking like a glazed donut.
So it's hot and bald, right? So what it is, like there's no grass.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All
Yeah,
right.
bald is hot.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, probably Susie would get this one, yeah.
Susie's still listening in, by the way. She's just quiet. There she is.
I'm sure she heard, she knew it.
Yeah, Gershmander, I could see Niraj. You don't have to tell me. He had your name for a minute there. Niraj Devi, my second favorite in India. Go ahead, buddy. Wait. 1, 2. Yeah, you're my second. Gershmander moved to my third now. Dinesh is still number
Well,
one.
you said 1, 2. If he's 3, that's 3. Like you miscounted.
Dinesh, Niraj, for today, I put Gershmander number 3. So Gershmander dropped down one. So go to Niraj, my number 2.
Gershmander's Canadian, okay? He's in Canada.
When he has an impassive logo behind him, he'll go back up to number 2.
Wow. I see. Okay.
All right. Good morning, Niraj. You're looking good, buddy. Come on.
Good morning, Ash, and thank you for this opportunity. So fantastic updates. The one sentence said it all. It's time. That's it. So if it does not matter when it comes, it is sure going to come. And it's not just one product. You specifically said week after week, more and more products are going to come, as Red had stated. And the first sale is fantastic. I'm very happy. And right now, in maybe 1 hour's time, actually, I'm going to meet some founders in the local area. And so
where?
Yeah, no, in Mumbai. And we are going to have a party right now. So this is an open invitation to all. Yeah.
All right. That's a place to go to. Robin, I know some Indian moves too.
You do. I know some good shopping and some good restaurants.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I'm glad, Neeraj. Yeah, beautiful.
Chris, your
It's
first
time to
favorite,
celebrate.
sorry. Chris, your first favorite, Dinesh also wants to come. I think he has raised hand. If you can bring him in.
Wow, you're spoiled, Chris. Your favorite people are here. Unmute.
Unmute, Chris.
Unmute and repeat. Chris Johnson.
I said, why don't we just bring the entire country of India in on the panel and we'll save Gershminder some breath there. Who'd you
Let's
say?
hear
Ganesh?
Gusminder, and we can stop the YouTube and just let people say what they want to say. No problem.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
We-
send him the link.
Okay, I'll send him. Yeah.
We don't have attendees on this.
Gershwinder's got the link, Chris.
Yeah, I'll send the link to Dinesh. Yeah.
Got the recording, Ash?
Let Dinesh, cast it, and then we'll.
Okay.
Depends on how ready he is.
Here's my number one. My number one's coming.
Now
Love
he's
this
a
guy.
character, absolutely.
I can't wait to break bread and drink some wine with this guy because he's just a lot of fun. I listen, he made India fun. Let me tell you, when I met Dinesh on the internet, he exploded, man. I'm like, this guy is phenomenal. I love him. So we
Can I
need
tell you
to
something,
finish in every
Chris?
country. You what?
Even more than you know.
Oh man, he's
He
great.
is hilarious.
Yeah,
fun,
he's funny.
fun all the way. But also his heart is 1,000% an unpassive, real committed leader.
Mhm. He is not here yet, is he?
Yeah, he's coming. I'll send him a link. I've already sent him, and he'll be here.
We chose the 10 o'clock purposeful in purpose intentionally because we wanted to balance the time, like time zone. So at least it's at the end of the day here in the West, and then it will be already morning Sunday on the other side of the globe. But I feel bad for you, Red and Collins. It's like no time. It's like in the middle of no time, yeah. But thank you for coming. I mean, I'm glad because nothing like having it fresh, yeah.
Like Michael Williams used to say, sleep is overrated.
It is. Yep, we do believe.
I'll take food over sleep, Charles.
Don't get ass going on food, Mike. Come on.
But it's true.
Start saying all these names. I
Do
don't
you
even
think
know.
he doesn't know what he's doing?
You
Do you
know, I
think
know
he's just
exactly
saved that accidentally? He knows what he's doing.
Oh man.
He wanted Chris to talk about barbecue sauce and eggs, so but
Okay. Ash, I got quite a few people asking me for the link. I know you wanted to keep this an hour. I know we've gone well over that.
Sure, let's listen to Dinesh and then they can talk together, just like, okay, but
Dinesh is
we
coming
stopped
in
the
a-
recording after Dinesh, yeah.
Yeah, in a moment he's coming. Dinesh is.
Perfect. I mean, the message is clear. We've delivered that. We don't need to over explain it. It's very simple, and it's going to be a beautiful week, obviously.
Perfect. Y'all hear that? Let me see. Who can I pick on right now? Mike Ellis, you look like you got something to say. I know you're up late.
All the people, and you're going to go after Mike Ellis? You think that's a smart move?
Mike is still 11, right?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Mike's always got something popular to say, man.
Yeah, I'm usually in bed by 9, Chris.
Yeah, I know. You're a
Ooh,
little past
very,
the bedtime.
very late.
But I get up at 5,
Yeah.
Dinesh is here.
That's the greatest time to get up, man. I love 5 o'clock wake up.
Only successful people and healthy people.
Get it up and get it going.
But I think everything has been said. I don't think it can get any better with any words that I have to say. I won't sleep tonight anyway. I don't think anybody else will either. So I'm here for the duration, maybe.
Maybe. We just had another Gershminder Dillon show up, but he's much better looking.
Here comes the Chris Johnson of India.
Dinesh, man.
Absolutely.
No.
The Chris Johnson of India is here.
Not only is he funny, but he's sexy. He's got no fear. Come on, Dylan. Unmute yourself. Let's see what you got. Dylan, I'm calling you Dylan. Dinesh.
Oh, he's
Thank
using
you
his
so much,
name.
Chris. Thank you.
The
Thank
same
you.
link.
Thank you for keeping me on number 1. I'm actually blessed.
Change your name,
was-
Dinesh. Change your name. Rename.
rename.
On the screen, I mean, on the panel, because you got the link from Gurusminder.
Okay. My name is changed to Chris. I don't have control, sir, on this, but I've been listening. I've been listening to this since the start, and what an amazing thing it has been made. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Gurusminder. Thank you, everybody who's there. But let me tell you that I've been in this industry of direct marketing and not seen something like this. I've been through ups and downs, and also whatever you meant, we built and it crashed. We built and it crashed. And never ever in my life I have seen something which is so magical. Means the compensation plan, though we know right now, but the product, the value, the cost, and what you told today, I know you have not opened a tap. It is very simple. Even if we are not there, nobody is there, one person coming in for a product which is so brilliant, there is no competition. Any, as you said, idiot, even if he's seeing it and not doing it, it is like, I don't know what is going to happen. I know at least in India, it is going to be super viral. It is like you are giving a drop and that becomes an ocean. One person can easily sitting anywhere when he sees a product which of such magnitude and at that price, he's going to buy. So one person, if he's not a sales guy, even if he just tells or shares, that other person, if he comes in, it is clear. So it is going to be, I can promise you, I can tell you openly, this is a super duper viral system. And it is actually blessing the society, and it is actually blessing the people. Kafil Ansari example which you gave and the school example which Daryl sir gave is so brilliant that the school, just by one person coming in, marketed by the company, such a brilliant idea, and it is going to happen many places. And that is why I'm excited. And I was listening to you. Genius, sir. This is, you fought for the right way, right type. And I'm sure you have got much more experience in that way. But this one step of one guy getting in, and that too, not a product which is just a magazine or something like that. A real product which is going to be used, magical. And one more thing, when I was taking a webinar yesterday, I told people that if 3 months you have got a capacity of 10,000 people, even if you opt to tell anybody for any event, it could be a marriage, it could be any event which is big and huge, you can actually relay them for 10,000 people. People will go mad, and those people coming in are all future prospects. So that's one way. But what you have done now, I think in India, it is going to be, I don't know, it's whole world, not India, because I know only India. That is why I'm talking about India. But the virality is going to be superb and so ethical. It looks like, okay, I'm buying an iPhone, which is costing 1 lakh rupees, and you are giving it for 500, 1,000 rupees. Who wouldn't buy is actually my thing, which I can conclude. And thank you, Asher, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, especially Chris, Gurusminder, getting me in. I wanted so much to talk. And thank you getting me on the panel. And I would actually say Asher actually located me 3 years back, the first time I came on webinar, and he being in continuous touch. I don't know how he comes to know about people, but I can only thank. He is next to God. Thank you. Thank you, Asher, for doing such a great thing. And that too, this is just, anybody listens, it was just a story. It is visualization and things like that. You have done it. The fact means it is skilled. I don't know what I'm telling you. I am sure in the back of the mind, you know what is going to happen. You're not telling, but I am sure it is going to be. For a person who's new, a new affiliate coming in, so easy for him. And he has struggled all his life, even if he has tried a referral marketing thing. Believe me, sir, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough, because it is only because of your heart, your intention. You've done it. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, everybody, for taking all the Indian people, everybody who's doing the webinars and getting involved in this. I'm so much thankful. And thank you, Asher, for telling me that I'm funny. I am funny, but with a heart.
Talented.
I love you, sir. I
Absolutely.
love you.
And I'm also delighted that now Chris or Dinesh Johnson just discovered you. And,
see my name?
Thank
see my
you,
name?
Chris
Hey, hold on,
Konya.
hold on a
Look
minute.
at my name.
That's
Listen-
exactly what I tried to do, to swap.
Yeah, but listen, Ash, I want to make a trade. I want the Indian one, and Chris is going to go to India. Okay, I want that model. It's better.
I will tell
okay?
you, you'll be so jealous because they're gonna love him. They're gonna carry
hey.
him on their shoulders. They're
Come on,
gonna love
Dinesh.
him. They're gonna
Dinesh,
adore him.
we're gonna trade. We're gonna be exchange students for 6 months. You're gonna come
But-
here.
Of course.
But you're not gonna do well with
My
with that,
pleasure.
barbecue sauce. Not gonna do well there. You're gonna miss
I'll teach them.
Michiganian food.
They got a lot of
And
chickens over there.
Chris is just gonna add some spice on the barbecue sauce. You know what I mean?
Oof.
Just in there, right?
Oh, okay. That's kind of sweet. Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy, Dr. Modi. Come on, man.
Yeah, change your name. Anyone try to change your name?
Yeah, I got too many. Gershman or Dylan, you keep going down the list more and more. Dr. Modi, go ahead, buddy.
Hello, how are you all? Hello, Ash sir, how are you? And it's so nice to see all of you today. And really thanks to Gushminder sir for giving me link. And I am so excited after my return from Dubai. And really, it's a great experience, I can't say in the words. I was so happy to see everywhere on passive in Dubai. It's so nice. And people speaking about it. People speaking. When I was standing there in the front of that Dubai mall there and taking the photos, so many people gathered around me and asked me, what is on passive? What is on passive? And really, I was so happy. I said, this is my company. Okay, oh, yes. And many our community people were there. There was a big gathering, 70,000 people were there. And all were like gathering there and asking me about on passive, and I'm giving them the link and all. And it's really, and when I went to the on passive railway station, it was really a great experience to see the lady at the ticket counter. When I asked her that how long has been you in on this counter, she said I'm 4 or 5 years. And I said, what was the name before? He said that Al Safa was the name, and now it's on passive. She asked me, do you know on passive? Yes, this is my company. Oh, great. So she started me asking what is on passive and all. And really, when I was taking, and one of our Indian founder from Hyderabad, he also joined me, and really, it was so good. Ash sir, I can't say in the words, I can't say. And really, when in the evening, me and my wife went to Burj Khalifa to see the fountain show. There also so much excitement. And in other mall also, in Emirates Mall and all, everywhere, wherever I went, I was so. In Dubai Mall, there was also aquarium. So outside aquarium also there was a big banner of on passive, and in the food zone area, everywhere. And when I asked to my relatives, do you know what is on passive? They say yes. Now we can see everywhere in the on passive, and they really everyone was so eager to know about the on passive, and it was a great experience for me. And really, I'm thankful to Ash sir for giving us such a good platform, such a good respect from all around the world. And many from our, we belong to Bora Muslim community. And many asked me that, can we join now as a founder? I said, no, the time has gone. Now you can join us as a customer. Okay. Give us the link. And really, I can't say in the words. So great experience. So thank you very much, Ash sir. And
I want to ask
really,
you before you go, brother. Okay, listen. So you've been to Hyderabad. You've been in that building. Okay, and you've been in Dubai, but did you also try to envision where would be the impassive floors and try to locate them on that massive tower? I'm thinking that's an iconic moment too, plus the metro, plus every billboard in the entire. You just went to Dubai actually, but other Emirates as well are the same. Any mall, everywhere, streets. So you've seen enough. Is impassive real?
Yes, yes, 100%, 100%, and 1,000% I can say, 1,000%. Really, it boosts my confidence. It boosts my motivation. And after coming from Dubai, I'm sharing in the webinars that how it was a great experience for me. And the people here in founders in India are also so eager to listen from my mouth that how it went and how it was the experience.
Can anyone go to Dubai? Can anyone go to Dubai and not see impassive?
No, not possible, not possible.
So if you go to Dubai, Dubai is in your, you cannot escape us, basically.
Yes, yes, 100%, 100%.
Did anybody tell you you look younger after you came back from Dubai?
Yes.
MashaAllah, you look much younger.
Yes, my face is start glowing. Yes, really, because I'm so proud that I'm in the beginning of this mission, and really, it's a great proud for me. Thank you
This
very
is the
much.
first
Thank
time,
you, brother.
right?
Yes.
And the madam went with you, right? Your wife?
Yeah.
Went. Okay.
Yes, my.
Did
she
you feel?
Also so
Yes. Did she also feel proud because I know she's a part of the journey too? Yeah. Fantastic.
Yes,
I'm glad.
I just want to remind everyone that Dr. Modi has his in-laws in Tanzania. So he has also invited us for safari over there in Tanzania.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's getting hotter, Dinesh Johnson. Look, so now we got Dubai, we got Tanzania, we got Arizona. You know,
Ash, I want the on-passive office in Nairobi or Dar es Salaam. These both are very,
of course, definitely. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Nairobi is also very good. Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, the Harold owner, the biggest stores in London, Al Fayed, okay?
Dudi Al Fayed. Yeah.
Yes. No, Dudi is the one who died with Diana. His father, Muhammad Al Fayed. He started there actually. He started in Saudi Arabia and in Dar es Salaam, Nairobi.
Yes.
So definitely, it's a good trace track.
And Ash, there is also one very good place for us to advertise in Dubai, because it's a Lulu. It's the Lulu is having the mall all around Emirates, Lulu malls. So I'm not authorized to give you advice, but I thought that we can do in Lulu Mall. Lulu is a big chain of markets all around the Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and it's a very good everywhere in the Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, everywhere you can see the Lulu.
UAE, the entire country is Czech. It's all we're all over. So, and what's coming is cannot get any stronger. Fantastic. All right.